Utica is back home versus Neumann University. This is one of two games this weekend. The second one will be against SUNY Canton tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. And this is the first time both teams have seen each other since Neumann left the UCHC. Utica is 34-24-6 in this series. They saw each other a lot during the ECAC West days and then in the UCHC. So there's a lot of history between these teams. Utica's last loss was back in 2018-19 season on 1/18/2019, which was a 3-4 loss on the road. Their last home loss didn't come since 2015 on November 20th, a 3-5 loss. So Utica will see them at home with a 9-game win streak against the team looking to make it 10. And their home win record in total is 27-4. So hopefully the team can show up tonight and show out. I mean, the team has been performing good so far. I like kind of how they played against the USA team. I don't know if the USA team was necessarily trying at times, because when you saw them turn it on, all of a sudden Utica couldn't do anything, like in the last 4 minutes. When Utica tried to get the puck out of their own zone into the O zone to pull Frank Murphy, they couldn't. They literally couldn't at all. So they just struggled for those 4 minutes. And there was times where when Canton did turn it on, or when the USA development team turned on, you're like, oh no, they look like 5 times better right now. They all of a sudden started skating. So, I mean, we'll see tonight. I think Curtin's going to be a goaltending. So there's your change, is a different goaltender. And Utica's faced a few good teams so far. I mean, you played number 2 Adrian, number 1 Hobart, number 5 Hamilton, number 8 Hamilton, number 4 Oswego State. I mean, they've walked through some tough teams, so this is a little bit of an easier game. I think Canton will be a little easier too. Even though their NPIs are similar, they're still both high. They're both playing good hockey, but I think Utica, as long as they don't sleep on Neumann, will be fine. I'm still worried about the Nazareth games the next 2 weeks. Those are the games I'm looking at. But of Utica's opponents going in for the rest of the season, there's only one who's ranked below 35. There's only one ranked below 45th in NPI, and that's Elmira, who's 3-7 at number 73 NPI. The rest you have Neumann at 39. Who is 7-3-1, SUNY Canton, who's 5-6 at number 41, and then after that, Nazareth is number 24, Albertus Magnus is 34, St. John Fisher's 33, St. Geneseo is 14, and Chatham is 12th. They have a very tough schedule in terms of NPI, and that's always been the knock is, Utica doesn't play a hard schedule. This year they do. This year they've been hitting a lot of roadblocks, and they have arguably a down year. They did lose Colin Patterson, but they do add on 2 forwards to offset that. You see the influx of Stefan Kuznetsov and Nicholas Rogers. Kuznetsov came from Western New England and is a freshman. Rogers is a senior from Manhattanville, who the Pioneers saw earlier this season. So a familiar face. Rogers had 7 power play goals last year. He's definitely someone who I think can do some good on the power play. He was rotating in with, I think, the second unit against the USA team. And then Kuznetsov, I think, his number didn't really pop out to me on the broadcast, so it seemed like we saw him sparingly. We'll see how they play tonight, what the lineup looks like. Because if they play I'd say they may play Rogers and sit Kuznetsov, but they could play Kuznetsov. I don't know. It depends on how much Gary feels like he fits in the lineup. I think at first he at least won't play unless he's blowing everybody out of the water in practice. And that's just because there's a few guys you wouldn't bump. I think Gomez may get bumped out or depending on the lineup, because the lineup has seen some changes, a Gomez or a Carroll, if they're that last guy in, I think they get the bump out. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I don't think the lineup will be out for another 2 or 3 hours because I'm recording this at 1. I'm going to check just in case. But tonight is Davidson Auto night. The jerseys are up for auction. Right now, there's bids. Right now, sold are Curtin, Gutt, De La Rovera, Bax, Gomez, Vito, Morse, and Perrick. Perrick must have just got bought, like, in the last couple hours. And there's bids on most of them left. We'll see how long some of them last. Some of them may not even get a bid till game time, because I think that happened last time with one of them. But this will be an interesting night tonight, because, I mean, Neumann is looking, all right. They lost to Nazareth, and they lost to Brockport. So they're iffy. Those are 2 of their 4 losses. And those are 2 of their first home games they had that were losses. So I don't really know how this game is going to look. I'm hoping the team comes out aggressive and fast and moving with a purpose. Just because I think if you get on the board early, you run with the game, and you don't overlook them, because this team has seemingly overlooked teams before, and it's gotten them in hot water. So, I say seemingly because I'm not in the locker room. I don't truly know. But, no, there is no lineup out. So, we'll see as it gets closer to game time. Obviously, I'll make a note on Twitter what it looks like. And, hey, go Pioneers. I mean, let's see how they can play tonight. The key is going to be the power play or PK. Depending on if they get on it enough, that will be the key, is the power play and the PK. Anyways, who knows? It may be a completely clean game and the power play is taken out of the matter and the 5-on-5 scoring matters. I don't know. But we'll see. Go Pioneers. Everybody drive safe. And, man, this snow has piled up since before the break.